Let's start off with 2 times negative 10. Well, that's a positive times a negative. 2 times 10 is 20. So we're going to end up with negative 20. Number 2, 6 times 10 is 60. Negative times a positive, once again, is a negative number. Oh, here we have the same sign. Negative times a negative. We know that's a positive. And 8 times 3, 24. We remember that from our times tables. 3 times negative 3, that's going to be a negative answer. 3 times 3 is 9. All right, how about 6 divided by 6? Well, negative 6 divided by 6. Well, a negative divided by a positive is going to give us a negative, and 6 divided by 6 equals 1. 12 divided by negative 4. Well, 12 divided by 4 is 3, and a positive divided by a negative is negative. Number 7, 16 divided by 4. Well, that's 2 positives, and 16 divided by 4 is just 4. And 8, negative 32 divided by 4. Well, 32 divided by 4 is 8. Then we have a negative divided by a positive, which is a negative. So those are pretty easy, pretty straightforward. If you hear a little funny sound, it's my chair when I rock back and forth. Order of operations review. We all remember the phrase PEMDAS, which stands for Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally. So that's kind of an important thing. There's lots of videos out here. Here's one on mathematics if you want to check that one out. So what that basically means is when it comes to evaluating whole number expressions, we need to use the order of operations with these orders in mind, limited to parentheses, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. If we just throw those out there, everybody's a little bit different. Like if I told you to go load the dishwasher, you would do it differently than the person sitting next to you. So we need to come up with a set of rules, especially in mathematics, because we all want to get the same answer when we get done doing the same problem. So here's the order in which we do them. We start out with parentheses. Anything in parentheses we do first. Then we go to exponents. After exponents, we go through the problem from left to right, and we do whatever we see in that order, multiplication or division. And after the multiplications and divisions are completed, then we do the same thing, working from left to right, complete any additions or subtractions, whatever we see coming up first in that order. Now, the order of operations is important when evaluating expressions. Without it, 2 different people can come up with 2 different answers. Let me show you what I mean. For example, this first one, we will use the order of operations. Then the next one, we'll just work from left to right without respect to the order of operations and see what happens. So we're going to do the multiplication first, which is 6 times 2, which is 12. So after our first step, we'll have 8 plus 12 minus 5. Well, 8 plus 12 is 20, and 20 minus 5 is 15. All right, what happens if we just go from left to right? Well, 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 times 2 is 28. And 28 minus 5 is 23. So as you can see, we get rather drastically different answers. So we want to use the order of operations, and then we'll all get the same answer. Okay, let's do a few problems together and see how that works. So this one, we're going to do this division first. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Then we'll subtract that 6 from 18, which equals 12. Now, some people would have been tempted to go 18 minus 6 and then divided by 2, but that would be the wrong order. Number 2, we got 6 times 2 plus 9 divided by 3. So we're going to go through here. There's no parentheses, no exponents. We're going to start with multiplication and division. And as we go from left to right, 6 times 2 is 12. 12 plus 9 divided by 3, which is 3. 12 plus 3 equals 15. All right, how about move on to number 3? Looks like we got to do that -4 divided by 4 in the middle there. So we're going to do that, which will leave us -1 plus 12 on the end here. And 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 plus 12 equals 16. So, very nice. Okay, keep moving along. 7 times 6 minus 3. Well, 6 minus 3 is in parentheses, so that comes first, so that's going to be 3. And then we do 7 times 3, which equals 21. But you better get a little different colors in here, huh? Okay, number 5. 3 times 4 divided by 6. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 divided by 6. Well, everybody knows that 12 divided by 6 is just 2. All right, how about this next one? 12 divided by 3 divided by 2. Well, let's start out with the first division as we go from left to right. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So our final answer is 2. All right. Let's try someone on your own then. Let's get a few more problems going here. Let's pick out another color. Looks like we've got a subtraction and a division, so we're going to have to do this division first. So think of this as 24 divided by 2, which is 12. And then we're going to have 32 subtract 12. 32 subtract 12 is 20. All right, very nice. This next one, we're going to do the multiplication and the division first, and then we'll do the addition after that. 11 times 2 is 22. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 22 plus 2 is 24. Very nice. Okay, let's go on to the next problem. Looks like we got a division right in the middle we need to take care of, so we'll end up with 9 minus 8 divided by 4, which is 2, and then plus 11 on the end. 9 minus 2 is 7. 7 plus 11 is 18. All right, 13 times 9 minus 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. 13 times 2, 13 times 2 is 26. All right. That's what we call the order of operations. So remember, the order is important. So our assignment is order of operations on Alex. Thank you very much.